this is me, a Planet Exit. I wanted to try maybe posting a raw no edit video. I don't know how that's really gonna turn out, but I just wanted to post and see what happens. I'm honestly so awful at editing that it is almost a nightmare. I am pushing through though, and what I'm trying to do is eliminate my ums and ahs and I don't know, the vocal in betweens of thinking, like maybe also. Anyway, what I want to do on my short lunch break, which I have to drive back probably in 10 minutes, so this is going to be a short video in general, but I wanted to talk about one of my many paintings that I have. Should I do a counter for the amount of ums I do? That was one. This right here is my first serious painting that I did. I think it was 2022, if maybe 2021. I didn't date it. I didn't even sign it, actually, so I gotta do that. It's already covered in epoxy resin, so that is going to be in the back for my signature. But I say serious, my first serious painting, because I did paint in college and I did paint in high school and, so on, so on. But it was never stuff that was me to say. I feel like this is my first painting that I ever did that includes my own characters, my own style. It truly is me, mine, mwah. But I don't know where I was going with that. I'm so sorry. Anyway, what I wanted to say is this painting is my character Barry and his heart, who has exited the wound, which I know you can't really see. I'll have to clip in another video of me showing you this. But it's an open wound where his heart is supposed to be. And it's just really a battle, of course, to each their own. Even though I made it, it can be your own perspective. That's what art does. The idea is a fight between your kind of mind, yourself, your identity, maybe even, depending on who's watching and who's you. And this is your heart. So it's like a battle between the two. Which one is going to win? Which kind of option are you going to decide to take? I know it's kind of funny to say, well, I always thought it was funny, actually, that the mind and the heart were kind of considered separate things. Like one is logic and the other is, I guess, your true desire, what you truly want. Sometimes people that pick that option make pretty risky decisions. I digress. The reason why it's in the back alley also is due to it being behind closed doors, essentially. Like, whenever you're making a tough decision on your own and you're mulling it over amongst the pros and cons and everything that's good, everything that's bad, typically, depending on who, typically they do it behind closed doors where no one can see. They don't take advice from anyone, or they look up advice, but maybe it's from the internet. Like, you're not reaching out to friends and families perhaps for this really big decision you're making in your life. And them being in the back alley is representative of you taking things on your own. Oh no, I said off. I'm not gonna do it again, don't worry. But I might say again. So I also did some graffiti that says you're making a mistake. So again, depending on who is viewing this and who's connecting with this, really you're making a mistake is saying you're making the wrong decision. You shouldn't be doing that. And depending on who's really dealing with what in life, you're going to side with one of these more than the other. I personally, side note, I personally would love to do this at a large. My cat just came in with her little cat toy. So I want to play with her now. She's my sweet baby. Anyway, what I was saying is that I would like to do this at a larger scale. I would like to do this at my largest scale ever, which so far the biggest thing I've done is, I want to say a 3x3, a 3 foot by 3 foot painting. And, they take time. I think I want to say the quickest one was 3 months, but just thinking back, it felt like half the year. It felt like 6 months, but again, maybe I'm crazy. I'll show you actually the big painting I'm referring to. I did actually 4 or 5 total, but I'll show you the one I first did at a large scale next. And that longed out first, by the way, was me just trying to not say the words, the Voldemort words. Whatever else. Anyway, if you would love to see this on a larger scale, let me know, because then I will try really hard to get the whole process down. But typically, with all of my paintings, I only get snippets and pieces, and I usually get a chunk of the first, a bit of a middle, and then final result. I do not at all do very well in capturing the process. So that's why I'm saying, let me just record something long format, raw, no edit. Well, I'll edit it a little bit, but I just don't want to cut anything. I want to leave everything in. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. That's pretty much it. I mean, it feels really emotional to me. I did liberal arts in college, which is just your associations degree for general, I feel. I was deciding to go to do art therapy, but then I looked at the job market and I gotta say it was not good. So I said, I'm not going to go for this career anymore. And it's kind of sad, actually, when you think about it. Oh, maybe I could cry thinking about that. I'm not gonna cry, though. What I was gonna say is it's kind of sad, that I decided not to, do a career just because, plainly, there's nothing in the job market. And I don't want to, go through all that and then can't find a job, so. Oh, I'm so sad. Holy crap. Anyway, yeah, I still don't even know what I do for I still don't even know what I would want to do for like an actual career that makes money and gives me some fulfillment. I ponder on that once in a while. I should actually do something. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. Hope you enjoyed my video and hope you see the next. I was trying to hope I would get to maybe 10 minutes, but whatever. I just moved, honestly, so I feel like you can't really hardcore judge me in this messy ass room, but I'll get it done and clean. I just wanted to show you my kitty. She's such a sweetie pie. Oh, she nibbled on me. Anyway. Hope you liked that. And I'm sorry I got emotional. Ooh.